I had this boyfriend for 3 days in high school, and I was too afraid to do anything with him because I was flat-chested, and I wanted him to get mad at me. And so I wouldn't let him feel me up because I didn't want him to get mad. But I never said that, and I think it would have been fine, and then we never did anything but kiss. And then he broke up with me to go out with this slutty girl. And then I just remember laying face down in the grass crying, being very, very dramatic. It was at a dance, so it was like, what are you going to do? You got to get attention somehow. So I did that. And then my girlfriends were like, why'd you break up? And I took it to the opposite. I was like, because I gave him a blowjob, and I think it went too fast. And they were like, where did you give him a blowjob? I'm like, you know that yellow car that's always parked at the high school? Like, we snuck into it. And they were like, what? And I just made up this whole elaborate thing. And then I think they knew I was lying when I was describing how it was done. I didn't have any idea. I was like, I thought it was like, I don't know. I really thought it had something to do with blowing. And I was 17, 16, that's too old to not know how to give a blowjob properly. I feel like I'm saying really dirty things on tape, but anyway, yeah, so I lied about giving a blowjob, and then he fucking found out years later. He was like, hey, the yellow car, you and me, and I was like, oh, I was old at that point, like, oh, I was almost 30 at that point when he found out that I had lied, and it was still humiliating, and I was like, oh, sorry, dude, I would know how to do it now, but I won't, because he still lives in his mom's basement, so that wouldn't be cool. All right.
Hey, dude, last night I ate a girl out. Ate her all the way out. All of it. All of it. So out. Ate it, boy. Just like you said I should, boy. I was like, Put some salt and pepper on it. I was like, That's it, man.
We cut to the night before.
Hey, I was wondering, check this out.
You're eating my food.
Yeah, I'm eating your food. You like that?
Sure.
You like that?
It's kind of funny.
You into it? Does it make you feel good?
Sure. I mean, I don't know what I like or what I want, so yeah, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, we're doing this. That's pretty good. Do you want to eat some of my food?
Okay.
Yeah. This is good. Like this. Oh, shit. So sorry. Gotta change my hammock.
Just gonna have a fry.
What the fuck, man? Spit it out! Spit it out!
Because I grew up in a very, very conservative household in that we did not talk about sex at all. And my sex education was, there was this after-school special that came on. It was like 3 in the afternoon, and it explained all sex to you, like here's what happens. And the reason I watched it was because my mother, out of nowhere, said, hey, there's a special on TV that I want you to watch. So she put it on and then left the room, right? So this was me learning sex, and it was weird, and I wish I'd had some kind of, some sort of fucking intro, like, here's what this is about, just any kind of heads up at all.
Hey, Matt. I'm feeling kind of down. Bethany wants me to take it to the next level. I don't want to, but I really like her, and I don't know what to do.
You ever seen a snuff film, Matt?
What's snuff? Is that chewing tobacco?
No. Snuff is like making love, but one step further.
And let's freeze it. So at this point, class, the characters are talking about watching a snuff film, right? And do we think that this is something that we should watch?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Do you always say freeze it when he's about to freeze it?
Good eye, Horatio.
Hey, I wonder if someone is going to freeze us somewhere else.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Let's see. Unfreeze it.
Okay. Now, this is a classroom watching a health film.
Hold on, we have no way of knowing they're referring specifically to us.
Let's freeze them. Are they all gonna bang that teacher?
Yeah. This is so you can learn how to make love with Bethany.
But I thought we'd just do it one-on-one and I wouldn't kill her afterwards.
I don't have a big library of porn. I only have one porn that I got at a garage sale.
Fair enough. I can't wait.
Unfreeze.
Interesting, right?
Really interesting.
Are we still?
We're not frozen.
I know we're not.
I'm gonna take a long hit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
freeze
gonna
it.
get a fireman.
Freeze it. So, what's happening here, guys? What are we talking about? We're talking about
Us raping you, I think.
Or with your consent. Where do we learn about sex if they're learning about sex from us and we're learning about sex from them?
It's a really good question.
I don't want to kill you.
Nope. Thank you, and that's a really good. Now there's a moment where you have free will, where you get to decide how you're going to treat
Not
women.
making
Fuck
freeze
being
us.
frozen.
Yeah, man. Fuck this.
Freeze it! Freeze you! Freezing!
Fuck you, cunt!
You fucking what's going on?
Fuck you! You freezing!
Fuck you!
Jesus.
What the? Freeze it!
You freeze it.
Oh, what the fuck? What's going on?
Sorry, guys. I'm not going to finish my best man speech because I just found out Ian here is a Seventh-day Adventist and he won't drink the wine.
What?
It's okay, you guys can do it.
No.
Just one toast, buddy.
Just one toast.
toast.
I don't drink, thanks.
Don't ruin the
You'll
wedding.
toast.
Don't ruin the wedding.
I'm not going to ruin the wet.
Just one toast, buddy.
I'll toast with a glass of water.
What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm not going to drink.
Thank you for
Water
knocking that out of his
doesn't.
hand.
Yeah, water doesn't count. That means they'll get a divorce.
Hey, I'm sorry. Don't cry, Karen.
Okay, fine. No, I'll toast.
Don't cry.
I'll toast.
You'll chug.
Yeah,
You'll
sure.
chug.
Yeah.
You'll chug.
Oh, good.
To these guys, happy marriage for the rest, for all eternity.
Yeah, forever and ever.
Forever.
Cheers.
Chug a lug.
Cheers.
Chug a lug.
Chug a lug.
Chug a lug.
Chug it, Ian!
I toasted.
Karen, don't
We
cry.
said forever and ever.
Why
I'm not
won't
going to go
you
against
chug
my
it?
faith.
Karen's crying.
I'm crying, Ian!
This is her day.
Don't
Karen,
you
it's not the
wanna-
way a toast
It's
works.
okay, Karen. We just want to talk to him over here for a second.
My drinking doesn't ensure the success of... Hey, guys!
Don't cry.
Come on!
Don't cry.
So angry about it. That bride over there is crying. She's having a good time right now. Look at
Don't
that.
cry.
Look, it's forgotten. Just let it go.
Don't cry.
Take toe and sip. It's
Just
a
let it
toast.
go. I'm not going
Take
to...
a sip.
What you did was a toe.
Yes.
That was a toe.
Do it.
I'll put the glass to my lips. I'm not going to drink.
You'll drink it.
I will not. I'm not going to drink
Wait,
it.
let me talk to him, fellas.
Drink it.
You
Okay.
ever see a deer hunter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Best movie
Guy spills
ever.
wine on himself, and he ends up no feet. No feet.
No feet.
You want Karen to have no feet?
What the fuck? Why would you want that?
No. Karen,
Don't
please.
cry, Karen.
Okay, this is to these guys having the bestest marriage for all eternity,
Yes,
forever, throughout the universe. Chug it up.
Chug it, Ian!
You motherfucker! Stop it! What are you doing?
Don't cry.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah.
This guy came to my dinner when I was going to law school, and he didn't drink, and I flunked out.
What the fuck is wrong with you,
Now
Ian?
you doing toast
Come
for Karen.
on! You wanna
Why
get
should I have
toast
to
in
do this? This is crazy.
You want to get punched downstairs again?
You've already ruined one life. Don't ruin another.
And I am wearing a wedding dress, but I'll spit and piss on you if you don't take it.
You stand up and toast.
Hey, yeah, man, it'd be my pleasure to look after your boy for the weekend. I just want to let you know, though, we have an anything goes household. That's just the way we run our house, man. Anything goes. If somebody in the house can dream it up, it goes, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, usually that's okay.
Sure.
But just, I don't want him seeing any pornographic movies.
That's probably gonna happen.
Thank you very much.
No, man.
Thank you.
No, man. Come on.
I'll just cancel our trip.
You're not gonna cancel your trip.
Don't cancel it.
You and your wife have been looking forward to taking for a long time. Come on,
We're going
man.
to my mother's funeral. I'm looking forward to it.
Dad, there was a car in the driveway.
Oh, yeah? What do you want to do, man?
I cut a hole in it so Dreams could get in.
Right on, man. Right on.
So one day I'd been out of town and I came back to my apartment and I got a phone call on our house phone. This guy was looking for Lynn, the flight attendant roommate, and I said, no, she's not around. He said, this guy with like a heavy Brooklyn accent said, who am I talking to? And I said, who am I talking to? And he's like, what is his name? He said, this is, I don't know, fucking Michael or something. This is Michael Castellano, he says. And I'm a friend of Lynn's. I'm in a scene study class with her. And I'm like, all right. He goes, what's your name? I said, well, my name's Will. He said, what do you do, Will? I said, well, I'm an actor, and this is kind of when nobody else is home, and I'm like taking these questions like I'm an actor, and you know, trying to be. And he says, well, let me ask you a question. You a good-looking guy? And I was like, you know, yeah, I guess, you know, I'm a decent-looking enough guy. Why? He goes, look, I gotta ask you this, you know, this is gonna seem kind of crazy. I got kind of a crazy request, but me and my lady, we're going through some tough times, and I know this is gonna seem kind of nuts, but you know, Lynn knows me real good. She can vouch for me. I'm a good guy. She, you know, I'm trying to get out of this situation with my lady, but I want to let her down easy. And I just thought, you know, if you're a decent-looking guy, maybe I could hook it up that you go on a date with her, she becomes interested in you. And I'm like, what? No fucking way. And you know, so he's like, all right, well, just think about it, and, you know, I'll give you my number, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So, okay, I'll take your number down, whatever. So I hang up. My roommate comes home like half an hour later, this other guy, and I explained to him, like, this guy is so insane. He called about this thing, and I explained the whole thing. He's like, totally, we have to do that. So anyway, so we get out there, and it's like it was like out of a fucking, you know, some movie of the '70s, like really dark, raining, like impossibly raining hard, and it's just like it's coming out of a fucking rain machine. And then this guy pulls up in this really nondescript Chrysler car, and like he just pulls up and like sees us and kind of motions to us come over. I'm like, this is fucking not adding up. And so, of course, we get in, and he's like, what we're going to do, she's not home yet, but let's go get a cup of coffee. So we drive over to the avenue, we get a cup of coffee, and this guy walks by, not threatening at all, does not even notice us, and the guy kind of walks by, and this guy might's like, hey, did you notice that? I go, what? And he goes, that guy, you see that look he gave us? And I was like, no. And he goes, nah, don't worry about it, I'll take care of him. I'm like, what? The guy wasn't even engaging us, and great, you've got a gun, and at this point, I grew up in Canada. I've never seen a fucking handgun in my life.
Large caramel macchiato, venti.
Large caramel macchiato.
With whipped cream. Mm-hmm. And I want it for free.
Yeah, okay.
Check it out. Check it out. For free, my friend. Extra whipped cream.
I noticed that second time around you weren't sure which ankle.
It's both ankles. I mix up which has the and which has the.
I don't see any bulges in any of the clothing, any of the places that you...
Got one right here, too.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a free drink from me.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? Put a little cinnamon on top of it.
Would they be taped to you then? Well, how are they up the middle of your body?
These are amazing holsters these days. Dude, don't make me. Don't make me.
You know, you look like you're giving signals at a ball game. You don't have a gun.
Really?
And if you had, why would you have 8, 9 guns?
Guys like you got a lot of attitude. One gun's not enough.
You're the one that comes in with the
Tony,
threatening...
did you get my coffee yet? And with extra cinnamon on it.
I know, sweetheart. Extra. Come on, don't make me. Don't make me unholster it. Don't make me unholster it. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me.
I'm dying for my coffee.
You're not scary.
Cherry! What?
Go ahead and just do it.
Really?
Pull it out. Yeah,
You
just
really
do it.
want me to do
Yeah,
it?
I really want you to do it.
You really want me to do it?
No, don't get behind my couch.
Oh, don't touch it! It'll go off.
Does this ever work?
Fucking works all the time. You're about
Tony,
to die.
you're making my coffee for me? Or is
That's
it-
right, Cherry. Hey!
I'm not going to give you a free drink. Get out
That's
of here.
it. I'm gonna fucking... It's not loaded. That's how you're lucky.
My buddy Andrew Stevenson had a tree house. And this tree house was the shit. It was so cool. It was on stilts, and it was like 20 feet off the ground. And I went over to Andrew's house, and he was one of my best friends. And one of the defining things about this treehouse was it had a basket that his mom could like raise sandwiches up to the treehouse. And the basket was on a rope that tied off on a cleat on this like 4x4 post for the treehouse. And so we were playing and up in the treehouse, and there was also a rope ladder that went up. There were 3 ways to get up there. 2 ways. You could go the rope ladder, or you could climb like legitimate steps up to the top. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be badass. I'm going to climb the rope ladder and get up to the treehouse. And Andrew was at the bottom, and I'm like halfway up, and Andrew grabs the bottom of the rope ladder and starts to swing it a little bit. And I was like, oh, that was really funny, ha! And I reached out and grabbed onto the stilt. So the rope was like kind of like at an odd angle or whatever, and he's pulling on it. I'm holding onto the stilt, and I'm probably 10 or 15 feet off the ground. And then he like pulls really hard. He pulls the rope ladder away, and I grab onto the stilt, and I start to slide down the stilt, and I exactly what you think happened. I slid down, and my crotch hit the cleat, and the cleat was a little cleat, and it punctured my penis. I swear to God, I punctured my penis, and I was like, oh my God! And Andrew runs up behind me and grabs my butt and like hoists me off, but drops me back down on it. So when I got to school, I was like really, really paranoid and terrified that like what's everyone gonna think that the guy who cut his penis? Like, I don't want to be that guy. You know, I already have glasses. I already have this huge life. I don't want to be the guy with glasses with fucking dick stitches.
Hey, listen, Sean, I know you were there when it happened, and probably you told some guys, but I just don't want to be known around the office as the guy that had one of his balls eaten by a goose. I don't want to become that guy around here, you know? I just want to be what I've always been.
I hate to tell you this, Andy, but now might be as good a time as any.
Excuse me. Yeah? What's that about?
What's what about?
The wings.
Oh.
All right, hey! Andy!
What? Are you keeping your nuts warm, or did one of them fly south for the winter?
That's not funny to me. It was extremely traumatic.
I'm sorry about that. I was once playing tug of war with a piece of rusty chain, so hang in there.
Oh, hello, Rocky. I'd like to have something to eat. Maybe someone's balls.
Dave, it was a goose.
A goose?
It was a goose.
Oh, shit, I thought moose.
Get out of here. Jesus Christ.
I saw some terrible parenting the other day. I was in an elevator. I was going to the gym, and this guy gets on with his little boy, and I think it was his nanny. And the little boy is clearly gay. Like, he's 2 years old, and he's going, Dad, 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 shooby-doo. He's literally doing shooby-doo. And I don't normally like kids, but I love gay kids. And I was like, I fucking love this kid. Like, I love him. And I just wanted to take him and bring him around to, like, the religious right and be like, they are born gay. Like, no one is just doing shooby-doo, and then later it becomes like the football captain. So the kid is wearing one very hip, like, white cream-colored sneaker with like an orange Velcro strap. Very cool, not a sneaker you play sports in. And the other one is like an ugly black Nike, like, gross sneaker. And I was just like, why is he wearing two different shoes? And the dad goes, maybe you can settle something for me. And he's like, tell my son which sneaker you think is cooler. And I was like, well, and then I see he's pointing to the black one. And I go, and I know exactly what's happening. He's trying so hard to make his kid not gay. And I'm like, the black one. And I'm like, shit, now I'm ruining this kid's life. And the guy was like, see, son, the black one is what boys wear. And he's like, now what sneaker would you wear? And I'm like, the cream one. And I'm like, why am I doing this? And the kid was like, she's wrong. That shoe's ugly. I hate this shoe. And it was just, it was so awful, because I remember I used to babysit this little kid, Kevin, and I would be like, come on, Kevin, let's watch TV. And he'd go, what are we going to do with your hair? And he was 8. And so I'd let him paint my nails and do my hair. And then he came out of the closet years later, and his parents were going crazy. And they were like, where did he learn this and all this? And then I ran into Kevin not too long ago, and he didn't remember that I used to babysit him. And he was really depressed because his parents were being hard on him for being gay. And I'm like, Kevin, do you remember you used to do my hair? And he was like, no, I did, but it looked like, I felt like I saved a life. Like, it was like, I am gay. So anyway, I leave the elevator, and I hear the dad go, come on, son, Power Rangers, grrr, that's what we like, Power Rangers, grrr. And I was like, I don't know a lot about youth culture, but isn't Power Rangers, like, really old? Like, is that a new reference? So I was like, now the kid's gonna be gay because he can't help it, and also have, like, horrible reference points for things. Just like an old-timey gay kid with an abusive dad. So I turned around and went, I like the cream sneaker. That's what I'd want my boyfriend to wear. And then the doors shut.
Daddy, can I get a popsicle? That one right there, the big long one. Buy me a popsicle.
You want a cup of ice cream with a spoon, son.
No, I hate sticking my spoon in stuff. I want to lick on a big popsicle. Thank you, sir.
Excuse me.
Hey!
What was that?
I don't know. What was that?
I was putting more popsicles in the refrigerator.
Thank you.
Can I get one for later when I go to sleep?
Son, you can't save popsicles for later. They'll melt.
Why can't I? I'll keep it. I'll warm it up in my mouth. It'll go away. Come
Don't you
on,
have a freezer
Daddy.
at home? Just put it in the freezer. I like to put it underneath the meat, just to keep it extra.
See there?
I've interviewed your son, and you're right. Partly, he's not gay. He's a porn star, and it just happens from birth, and he will just continue to develop exhibitionist
Being
sexual.
a porn star happens from birth?
Yeah, it's not a choice.
I find
it's
that
nature,
very
not
different.
nurture.
Well,
so don't blame yourself. You have to come to terms with it, whether or not you love your porn star son.
I want 4 popsicles today.
Can we just...
I can fit them all in my mouth.
I know you can.
Why aren't you proud of me for anything?
I am proud of you for certain... Okay, son. Look,
What?
I love you. You're my son, but
I love
can't...
you, Daddy.
It's very disturbing the way you said that. But let me tell you something, okay? I don't need you to sit there and eat 4 popsicles at the same time, because if you're going to grow up and be a porn star the way that very qualified psychologist said you would be.
Of course he's a porn star. Our parents were porn stars.
I know, but I thought we could break the cycle.
But how can we break it? Both of our sets of parents were porn stars. I mean, it's in the family.
But you're a geneticist.
Yes.
And I'm a school
teacher. But that's us. It skipped a generation.
Ah!
Don't be a pervert. Answer the door.
Sorry.
Where's my grandson? I brought pizza.
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Oh, wow, hi.
Look, I learned to play the bass guitar.
Yeah. Whoa. I gotta fuck when I hear that. I gotta
What's fuck?
You know what?
fuck. You're gonna find out.
You know what, Papa? You need to not do that when you
Yeah,
come
and
over the
Papa,
house.
when you bring over a pizza, bring one over, okay? Don't bring over an empty box.
Come on. Do you have any idea how much pizza costs?
Why does the box have a hole in the bottom?
Oh, I'd love to show him. Where is my wife? We're
Oh,
crying
no,
out loud.
don't tell me she's coming over, too.
Hi.
Oh,
The
God.
kid learned to play the bass. We've got to fuck.
So you're gonna babysit me tonight? Are you gonna babysit me tonight, bitch? Are you going to babysit me tonight?
I was going to, but now maybe I'll just leave and leave you here all alone to get in all sorts of trouble and
Oh,
die.
really? You leave me alone, I'm gonna have a fucking party. Here are the rules. You shut your mouth, you tell my parents that I were cool, that I was cool too. Fuck you, I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
We can never release the unedited Cat in the Hat. It would destroy Seuss's legacy.
Who cares? Seuss is dead.
No, never. They can
I
never
need
read
money, bro.
those first.
Fuck you, Cat in the Hat. Fuck you, fuck red, fuck blue, fuck you, Cat in the Hat. I don't give a shit, Cat in the Hat. I don't give a shit. I don't give an it. You can take your shit and get the fuck out of here, fucking Cat in the Hat.
Wait till thing 1 and thing 2 get here. They're gonna fucking rip you a new one. I swear to God. Oh, that's probably them right now in the moss-covered family credenza.
I'm here for the party with the cake that's a bunt. Who's this cunt?
Such a long walk.
Yeah, that's a long way to go to rhyme with cunt.
I'm in the bathroom.
Come out of there!
No.
That poor man had just had a son die. He was going through a divorce. We cannot publish that version of Cat in the Hat.
Listen, an unrated version of Cat in the Hat will make us about $100.
Will you just come out of there,
No.
please?
What? What? Hey, you have toilet scissors? No, so leave me alone.
Toilet scissors?
Yeah, you never heard of
Do
it?
you have someone else in there with you?
I got my assistant here.
Yeah. You're an awful human being.
So strange
Oh,
about that.
What are toilet scissors?
We cut to the patent's office. What are toilet scissors?
You know, when you're taking a crap and it's a good stream going, like a nice long log, like a snake, and you want to, and someone says,
Write
hey,
this
you
down.
got to get out of the bathroom right away. Get some scissors.
Oh! So what happens to the end of the snake?
We cut to 2 years later. Don't cut the pizza with those! Don't!
Why
Those
not?
are toilet scissors!
Guys, we need the pizza out of here, quick.
No!
Just look, it's got to get out there.
Those are not pizza scissors!
If I want the promotion, this food needs to be out on time.
No one can eat this pizza, they'll get sick!
That's
Those are
ridiculous.
toilet scissors!
Look, just serve the pizza. Oh, God. It's a very important client.
Who the fuck
I
puts
hope
pizza scissors in the bathroom?